Out of all episodes of the Incredible Hulk series, I would consider this to be the most eeriest. Still a great episode, but very, very eerie. I mean, they were really playing on the whole Jekyll and Hyde thing here. David Banner, played by the late great Bill Bixby. While boarding with a troubled family, the daughter, played by Felice Stampler, resents her father, played by Bill Luckling, because he was away a lot, because her father's a sailor and he wasn't home a good part of her life. She develops a crush on David. I don't know if it was just to anger her father or what. David is trying to come up with a serum that he hopes will subdue the creature. When David finally makes the serum and injects himself with it, it does not have the effect he was hoping for. No. In fact, it unleashes his dark side. David becomes an evil version of himself. I mean, there's no villain of the week in this episode. It's David who's his own worst enemy. And while the good David tends to be nice and doesn't want to hurt anybody and wants to avoid trouble, the evil David has no such compunction. I mean, he does things totally out of character. He goes in a nightclub, tries to pick up on a woman, and purposely starts a fight with the guy she's with. And here's an interesting thing about this episode. When his friends bring him in the back room to beat him up, he says this line, "You won't like me when I'm angry." That's the first time he said that line since the pilot episode, and he gives this villainous laugh. Like it's going down, sort of laugh, sort of thing. And Lou Ferrigno is also good as the evil Hulk. I mean, he does not move in the friendly Hulk way like you usually used to seeing him. He moves in a very evil, like a real violent killer sort of way, like he's just really ready to tear this guy apart. And this was not. He's not the family friendly Hulk like you usually used to seeing. This Hulk will probably give you nightmares. And it really shows how much capable the Hulk is of killing. I mean, even in other episodes where he doesn't want to hurt anybody, but his strength has no limitations. It doesn't. And I like the scene where he's about to kill a meat delivery guy, and just when he's on the verge to, the serum wears off and he becomes the good Hulk again. That's great acting by Lou Ferrigno. And the supporting players don't disappoint. Felice Stampler as Laurie, like I said, has a crush on David. And I think David must find Laurie attractive, but it's evil David who acts on those inhibitions. Bill Luckling was good as the father, who's just trying to reconnect with his daughter. I think this is all around a good episode. Yeah, I know people who've seen the Avengers may find this boring because I think they would rather prefer the CGI Hulk over just a bodybuilder in green makeup. But I don't care because I thought this was a good show, and I like Bill Bixby as David Banner. He brings a sort of realness to it. I think he was the best actor to star in this adaptation of this because he was good, and I think he was better than all the actors who played in the Avengers. They were all great, don't get me wrong, but they don't touch Bill Bixby. And Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk, I think he gave this character life that I don't think CGI could do so well. Darkseid was a good episode. It shows that we all have our evil sides of ourselves that we always try to avoid, so I give it a 10 out of 10.